Hey guys, so this is kind of a little bit of a disclaimer for the video that is about to be shown, the one I recorded with Shawol360. Nothing bad, but basically just there's gonna be some weird pauses because we were filming this like in Little Tokyo, and people just kind of kept coming up and interrupting us, even though we were clearly doing something and we were like in this little like secluded corner. There was like a gate there, like there was like a gate behind us to get into a Japanese park apparently, or like a Japanese garden, and people just decided that because we were sitting there that we knew everything about the Japanese garden and its hours, and even though the gate was closed and clearly was not for people to get in, people were still kind of coming up and asking us, "Oh, hey, is it open?" And we honestly just kind of got really annoyed because it happened quite a lot, but it was our third time trying to record the video, so we just powered through. And honestly, we really didn't have that much time to keep recording, so we didn't have a chance to re-record it. But just so you know, you're gonna see some of our annoyed faces. I probably just made a couple right now because thinking about it, I was very annoyed that people kept coming up to us for no reason. But anyways, just wanted to let you know that's gonna be it. It's gonna happen a couple times in this video, so it's a little messy, but it's the video we did, and I'm still happy we have it because it was a really, really wonderful day. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hello. Take 3. First time was Mr. Boombox in the way. Second time, these people just started coming behind us, even though we're in a small space and it's locked. So I don't know what they were trying to do.
I don't know. I mean, the thing is, when you're at a park and you see that a door is closed, chances are it's locked because no one's just closing the door on the trees. You know, usually it's they want to keep you away from the area, but it's whatever. I'm being bitter. Let's get into the meat of this discussion. Me and Mason, we're in LA together.
Yay!
Good times are being had.
And we're gonna go to see Rain, EXID, and Red Velvet, so yes.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yes.
I already feel it if Mason doesn't kill us with this vehicle.
Hey, it's not my fault that guy cut in front of me.
Several times. Several times. No, but it's been okay. You know, it's actually been a great time, honestly. But the traffic around here is wild. People drive like animals and they walk across streets like heathens. I don't understand the traffic rules around here at all.
I don't either. I live in the suburbs, so this is new to me too.
But we're not here to complain about traffic in LA, or really even to talk about the festival tonight. We're actually here to talk about our shopping at Music Plaza and Choice Music. So those are the two main K-pop shops here in LA, and a lot of you probably order from these two shops on eBay, but maybe not everybody's shopped in them in person, and you might want to think about, if I go to LA, which one is worth my time? And actually, that kind of depends on what you're looking for.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I think what we discussed was, if you're looking for new releases, I would say go to Choice Music. Music Plaza has them too, but they don't have as much. Like, there was some stuff there that I was able to get at Choice Music that is new, that Music Plaza didn't have yet. And also, I think that in terms of just overall organization of the store, Choice Music was really clean and simple. Just, you had your girl groups, boy groups, KR&B, SM, YG. Very clean, very simple.
Yeah, definitely. I got the feeling, and I don't know for sure, but I get the feeling that Music Plaza has been around a lot longer.
Yeah.
One, because they had so much stuff there that was so old. Like,
yeah.
One of the things I'm going to show you that I bought at Music Plaza, they've probably had in stock since the day it came out. It's so old.
Yeah.
But, it kind of gave you the disorganized feeling because everything was kind of everywhere. Like, I got the feeling that as the shop expanded and as they started to get more customers, they just tried to make room in the room they already had,
right,
rather than it being organized with purpose.
Right.
Yeah, and that's different with Choice Music.
Right, because Choice Music, I think what's easiest is, I really think that having it be girl groups, boy groups, KR&B, and then like a stack of SM and everything very clearly laid out in front of you just makes more sense because for Music Plaza, it's all stacked in an alphabetical order. So if you don't read Hangul or know what the order of the Hangul alphabet is, you're kind of fucked. And I go there a decent amount, and I still like get lost trying to find stuff. So I think now that I know, Choice Music did a really good job, especially because there were a lot of people there for the festival. We clearly were able to find what we were looking for, what we wanted. It was in and out. And they had some stuff that I was surprised they had. Like, they had some of that like limited edition black pink prints that they sold last summer for the As If It's Your Last promotions, which were really cool. Another thing with Music Plaza, though, is they had a lot of extra merch.
Yeah. Which, let's speak on that for a minute. Because we went to Music Plaza, and Music Plaza has a ton of merchandise. They've got a lot of official merchandise, and they have some not so official merchandise. One of the not so official things that they have over at Music Plaza that was interesting later on to hear more about was they had a lot of the unofficial BT21 BTS merchandise. So all the Koya pillows, all of the Shooky and Cookie pillows, they had all that stuff there. And because I was fortunate enough to get a real Koya pillow from the Lion store, shout out to Jade for hooking me up with that, I could tell that the merchandise that they had there, the pillows they had there, were not authentic. And they're selling them for practically authentic prices, like in the 30s and 40s, which is what you would pay at the Lion store. And I really didn't think much of it because I'm used to these stores having counterfeit goods. I mean, it's just a part of being a fan, is that there's counterfeit goods to be had by everybody. But what was interesting is when we went over to Choice Music, they offer you freebies with your purchases, and they ask you what groups do you like. But they'll tell you any groups who are not SM groups, as SM is really strict with their copyright. So I think part of the way that they're able to get around selling all this counterfeit stuff over at Music Plaza is because they're not worried about the copyright chasers coming down on them for having all this fake stuff. And it's really good counterfeits. Like, the stuff that they're selling, it looks legit. But if you have the real stuff, you can easily tell the difference. Like, quality-wise, it's just not sewn the same. It's not stuffed as well. It's not as good. But that was one thing I found really interesting, how they're trying to skirt around the whole copyright thing by just only selling the stuff where the copyright is not as strictly enforced.
Right.
Yeah. So let's talk about our shopping over at Music Plaza first. Now, I just want to say before we get into this, I bought a ton of stuff at Music Plaza. I only bought one thing at Choice. But that's because the stuff I got at Music Plaza was very, very special, and I spent a lot of money, so by the time I got to Choice Music, there really wasn't much stuff I wanted to get. Whereas, I think Mason had a different experience at Choice.
Yeah, I didn't buy too much stuff, mostly for budget reasons. Thankfully, Sam was really nice and actually bought me 2 of the things that I got. Seriously, thank you so much. I'm very excited to have them. But there was one thing they had at Choice Music that the moment I saw it, I picked it up and I didn't let go. But that was like my budget, so I couldn't get anything else, even though there were a couple other K-R&B albums that I did want to get because they're good and I wanted to listen to them. Or there was a couple that were really, really cheap, like $14 was one of them. And I heard it was a really good album. It was by a female singer, so I don't know. It was by a couple people suggested it to me who I really trust their musical opinion.
I don't know the girl's name, but the album is called Random.
I think it was Kwan Jin-ah is her name?
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. That could be totally the wrong name. It could be totally the wrong name.
Yeah.
But I heard it was good, so... but I didn't end up getting it. But I got something very special from Choice Music that I'm excited to show.
Yes, so let's start with Music Plaza, because for me that's the longest, and I think for you it probably is a little bit longer too, because you only bought the one thing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with some of the stuff that you can find at Choice Music if you're a fan of second gen older K-pop, because I really do think that if you're, not Choice Music, sorry, Music Plaza. I misspoke. If you're a fan of older K-pop and you're looking for some older things, some out-of-print stuff, I definitely recommend Music Plaza. Because they've been around for so long, they just have a much deeper inventory. So I'm going to show you the stuff I found that was a part of their deep inventory. So one of the things I got was this, which is a photo book for Rain. It's Rain's program book, and this is from his 2006-2007 World Tour. You guys, this is over 10 years old, and I am convinced they've had this in the store since the day it came out. I mean, because it's in great condition, but the tape is a little bit yellow on it. But it's something that, because I am a collector for Rain and I'm trying to get more of his merchandise and stuff like that, this was a great buy for me. And also because it's been there so long, it was only $7.99. So I went ahead and I picked it up. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff that you'll find at Music Plaza that you won't find at Choice Music, because it's just a younger spot that Choice Music is in. Another super old thing that I got, where is it? This right here, Rain's pendant. So this is some dog tags for the same concert tour I was just talking about. Again, over 10 years old. I got this for, again, $7.99. I know I wouldn't find that at Choice Plaza. In fact, I think the only thing they had at Choice Plaza, even regarding Rain, was the new album.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't have anything else. So that was one of the things I got. I also got something I've wanted for a really long time, which is this It's Shiny's day book. This is part of a set, actually. There was a day book and there was a night book. The night book is blue. This set together usually retails for, well, prior to December 18th, this set usually retailed for around $120. Now, you usually can get one book for about $100. So they actually had this in stock. I don't know how long they've had it in stock, but it was $59.99, which is a really reasonable price. And its feet is shiny, so of course I had to have it. And then I have a couple of new things that I got as well. I got this, which is IU's palette. I had it upside down, don't worry about that. Having this means that my IU catalog is pretty current, except for I don't have her cover albums.
Oh yeah.
Which I wasn't interested in buying her cover albums. I'm here for the new original music, but got that one. Also, these two here are the Bubblegum albums. I've wanted these for a long time. I just haven't gotten them because I had other things I could buy. And to be honest, I probably paid more for them buying them in store than I would if I ordered them Ketchup CD. But then when you factor in shipping, it's not that bad. $21.99, $18.99. It's really not that bad.
Probably what you're gonna get, because they don't get resold so much because they're not a super popular international group. So you probably got a decent price on it.
Yeah, but I mean, this was also available at Choice. So if I wanted to buy this at Choice, I totally could have. I would say of the things I've showed you so far, these you could not get at Choice. These you absolutely could have. And I probably could have bought it for around the same price. It just happened to be I was at Music Plaza first. I also got Boa's One Shot, Two Shot. So got that there. I also have Loco's album, which I don't know necessarily if they would have had this at Choice, because they had a decent indie section. So.
No, I saw it there.
Okay, well then there we go. So they have that, and I also got, and this is an example of where Choice definitely is superior. So with this one we have I'm not going to, but it's frustrating. Okay, so we already told you at the beginning of this, take 3. People keep trying to open this damn door behind us. This door is locked. You're not getting in here. It's closed to the public, but continuously.
So this guy jumps off from the side of me, and then goes, oh, it's closed. And then turns and goes behind me as he sees that we're doing something.
Yeah, you can jump right back on the ledge that you jumped over before, buddy. But no, nope, can't do that.
And I get we're in a public place, but common courtesy.
Yes.
We're in a secluded part of a public place. There is plenty of room for them to go around.
There's literally nothing else going on in this corner.
Nothing.
Like nothing, you know. And
plenty of space.
Yeah, but you know what? Whatever. Okay, back to the collection.
I'll upload it later. I'll upload it late.
Oh crap! Okay, I wasn't supposed to show that. Sorry. I got.
This will be uploaded much later after the concert.
Oh man!
Just saying.
I'm sorry. For reason that should by now be available depending on when this is uploaded. I wasn't supposed to show you that, but whatever. Life goes on. Okay, so I got this, which is Code Kunst Crumple, and I got this, which is Yucko's 23. Both really good albums, but again, had I not purchased them over at Music Plaza, I probably would have got them over at Choice Music, and actually it probably would have been better because of the thing that I actually bought at Choice. But now it's your turn to show what you got at Music Plaza.
So what I got at Music Plaza that Sam got for me, which was really nice of her. The first is EXID's single, Lady. So I'm happy to have this just because I collect EXID, you guys know, they're ultimate groups for me. And I definitely know that they'll be performing this today, so I'll have the live experience of this song. So I'm happy to have this. I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know whose photo card I got. Do you mind if I open it?
No, go ahead.
Let's see who I got.
I won't be opening myself because I got too much here.
I don't have that much, so I'm going to open some of it. So this single I'm getting as soon as I could because EXID stuff has been really going out of print. Like, even though we were at both stores, they only had this and Eclipse. Everything else we could not find. I know Street's out of print. I'm pretty sure Ah Yeah's out of print if Street's out of print. Like, if you want EXID, you kind of have to buy it fast. And I'm already sad that I don't have Hippity Hop, and I will never have Hippity Hop because I ain't paying the Hippity Hop prices. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's take a look. So I'm going to get it while I can. Oops. Okay. Oh, so it comes with two. I forgot.
Oh.
So I got this. I don't know if everyone gets the same one. It's got all the numbers on it. And then I got kitting for this one. I never get any of my biases for EXID, and I don't collect, but still, it's nice to get your bias, even if you don't collect.
Oh, yeah.
And it's very 90s. Not my favorite EXID song, but that's okay. I still enjoy it enough. So I'm happy to have it. It completes my collection. And I'll be seeing them live soon, and oh my god, I can't even explain how excited I am.
We're what, 3 or 4 hours away from
Oh yeah, we're like 4 hours away.
Yeah, we're really close to it, so the excitement is definitely building. Yeah.
Oh my god. When we get there, I'm just gonna, and everyone's gonna, oh my god, I'm so excited. The next thing I got was actually an album I haven't listened to, but Sam said she wouldn't be friends with me if I didn't like this album. So I can already tell you that I love this album. It's the best album I've ever heard.
Smart boy.
10 out of 10. Amazing. Give it the Grammys. It is Hoodie and her album On and On. It features Jay Park, I think, and as well as Jinbo, who produced Red Velvet's Look.
Yeah.
Off of the Perfect Velvet album.
Yeah, and he did Close the Door for Shiny.
Yeah, and he did, you put me on it, was he did a really great cover of
TT.
Or like TT, like a remix of TT.
Uh-huh.
So I really recommend checking that out. It's closed.
Do you know the hours for?
No, sorry, we're kind of busy.
Sorry. This is a great time. It's a good time to be had. Fun.
So that's what I got.
I think when you upload this, it should be called Hot Mess. Hot Mess / review.
That girl gave me the dirtiest look when I told her I was busy, but I am not taking stuff anymore. We're clearly doing something.
Okay, this is what I don't get. Neither one of us are wearing like park ranger outfits. The fuck would you ask us, do we know what time it opens? Hell no. I don't know the hours of this place. I don't work here.
Right.
It's obviously closed. What else do you need to know?
Right.
Scoot the hell on. Why do you need to tell somebody, well, do you know what time it is? No, I don't fucking know what time it is.
There's also plenty of other things to do in Little Tokyo, which is where we are. Little Tokyo is great. There's a lot of cool stuff to do. So I understand the park's beautiful, but there's other stuff to see while you're waiting. You know.
We've digressed several times already.
Yes.
But yeah, really cool cover of Twice's TT. He also did a really cool cover of, was it an SNSD song that I told you about? He does like these covers. Yeah. He does covers of different mainstream artist songs.
Yeah.
As kind of a hobby. We're talking about Jinbo here. So yeah, good to look up. Just look him up. He's a really neat producer. All right, now let's move on to Choice, which again, like Mason said, they've got a lot more current stuff.
Yeah.
So we found something there that we actually did not see at Music Plaza.
Both
that you
of us
purchased.
did.
Yeah, both of us actually. And that was the thing when I was saying I probably would have bought the Code Kunst and the Yucko over at Choice Music if I had the opportunity, because they only had one of the Kunst albums over there at Music Plaza. They had the other one, which is Muggles Mansion, over at Choice Music. So I definitely would have bought this and the other one together because they were really the same price. I don't think they were any different. Let me check
I don't
and
think
see.
they were either.
Yeah, well, no, actually, this was $19.99 over at Music Plaza. This was $18.99 over at Choice Music. So $1 difference, you know. So
Yeah.
that's also something to consider.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what you got.
Okay, this I'm really excited for. So first of all, let me show my little freebie. They actually gave me a really, really nice Lisa from Blackpink
It is very nice quality.
I'm gonna put this up. This is really nice. That's a really pretty picture too. But I got something I'm so fucking happy to have. It's currently closed.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got the photo book for their first concert, which, if you don't mind, I'm gonna open so we can take a look together.
It's yours. It's yours.
It's a joint video. I gotta ask.
Yeah, well, you know why I'm not opening mine? I have to fly back home after this, so I really didn't want to have like a bunch of open books and stuff like that. So that's why I'm not opening anything.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm actually going to open before now is I'm going to open the rain pendant because I plan to wear that to the concert. Because why not? But I'm not gonna open anything else right now.
Oh, it's come with like a little bookmarky thing.
Oh wow, and they're like
Cute.
transparent.
Yeah, it's like this transparent bookmark. Let me put it like this so you can see it, I guess.
I mean, I
All
guess
the
you
members.
can.
I don't know.
You can't really tell if you can.
Yeah. I feel like a beauty tube, like a beauty tuber. They're like, look at this. This is Kylie Jenner's.
But you know,
lipstick.
it works though, because
It does,
something
it
about
does.
the focus of the cameras,
It does work.
it's not done for vanity. It really is done for practical reasons.
So this is just really cute because it opens like this, and then it has the girls. I can't really show you the book, but there's a lot of pictures.
It is very nice. It is very, very nice. And I think if I had to choose between this or the selfie book, I would choose this in a heartbeat.
Oh, the selfie book was like this big. I'm not kidding. It was like
Palm
as big as
size.
my hand.
I mean, you've probably seen unboxings of it though, so you already know.
Yeah. But it's got a thanks to. It even has like a credit list for the other. It's currently closed.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
When's a good time to catch it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're not here.
Yeah.
I don't know why people keep asking us why we know when this thing's gonna open.
I guess because we are here. I'm telling you, I am this close away from being like, fuck it, pack up shit, let's go. Because it's super annoying. It's super annoying because, like, first of all, there's a certain conceit that has to be made here. You have to assume that we're a pack of assholes who just sit in front of a gate to annoy people. We don't do that, you know. I mean, we look like decent people. We smell decent. So, I mean, I don't understand why they think that we would just sit here to like block everybody else's access. Obviously, we're sitting here because there's no access. But then to ask us for the hours, like, well, it doesn't matter what the hours are because the fact of the matter is right now, it is closed. Come back in 15, 20 minutes, whatever. It's closed right now.
Right.
But again, I'm being salty. I'm just so frustrated. I'm so frustrated.
But let's get back to some positivity. I'm just happy to have this because Red Velvet does not have many nice things. They have a very wonderful discography, and I love them to death, but when it comes to their packaging, they don't have any EXO nice packaging. You know, like TVXQ's new album is nice and very well deserved. You know, it's like their 12th anniversary. I get it. Red Velvet does not have nice, I don't have a nice thing from Red Velvet. But I finally do now. So if you like Red Velvet and you want just something nice from them, I really recommend this. Because I just looked through the photo book and it's really nice and it's really thick too.
The only criticism I have with that photo book, and it's a small criticism, that corner is bent. And I think it's because of how it overshoots the pages so much that you're going to have really sensitive corners.
Yeah. Sorry, I only found a deal today. I'm trying to go home right now, man. That's the 4 years I need to talk about.
I'm sorry. I just really...
Some homeless guy just asked us for money. Okay, so let's get on to the last thing. Is there anything else? This really is a mess. I'm sorry, guys. We tried our best. This is the best you can do in LA.
You know, I just want to say, just for my own reputation. I'm not a bitch. I mean, I am a bitch, but I'm not a bitch. And the attitude you see coming from us, me in particular, is not my normal MO. But I swear to you, every single time we get it even half of a thought, here comes somebody with something else. You clearly see we are talking to someone or something. Why would you decide, excuse me, I need you to give me some money? Well, I definitely don't feel compelled to give you money when you just interrupted me when you saw I was doing something. I understand that your need is great, but you can wait. But yeah.
I also like to point out that the hour sign is to my right, which you can conveniently see from the other side where they could have gone instead of walking all traipsing out behind us.
But it doesn't really matter because the hour says this should be open right now and it's not. So it must be closed for some reason.
Maintenance,
obviously the hours don't work. So
if it's closed, it's closed. The gate's closed.
Yeah, it's just closed. It's just closed. But you know, it's whatever. You know, sometimes you're just not allowed to win. Sometimes you're not allowed to win. So.
But we won with these purchases.
We did, even though I really want to just film this whole thing over again because I'm so frustrated. I'm so angry.
If we get time, we'll do it again. If not, this is what you guys will see.
I just tears. Tears. Oh my gosh, tears. And I think somebody recognized you at Choice Music. I do. There were these girls that were standing nearby, and one of them looked at you, and she kind of like, and then. So
maybe she just thinks I'm really good looking.
Could be.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, you know, to each their own. Not saying you're unattractive.
Damn.
Not. See, I'm gonna come across. I'm gonna come across as mean. I'm not mean. I'm not mean. I'm just really stressed out because the people won't let me film this stupid video. And I'm sitting here and all I want to do is talk about K-pop, and everybody keeps interrupting me. I just want to show off the things that I bought. I work really hard.
Okay, when I close my eyes, it sounds like you're crying, but I know you're not.
I work really hard for these things. And all I want to do is show them off. And everybody keeps interrupting me, and I don't understand. Why would you do this when you know how I feel?
Yes, they read your mind. They know how you feel.
So... that means that we're not going to do the snack tasting because everything has gone to shit.
Why don't we? Let's just do it.
Because I'm telling you, the minute I go to put something in my mouth, somebody's going to walk behind me and I'm going to choke and I'm not going to make it to rain.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Let's go eat a good lunch somewhere around Little Tokyo.
Hopefully a nice quiet place where I can take out my camera and vent about today.
Or just vlog a bit. No one can interrupt that.
That's true, because we haven't really done any vlogging about today. Like we have done so much. You guys haven't even been around us for it. We had breakfast at this really cool place. It's the Courtyard Cafe. The food was really good and the price was outstanding. Mine
was less than $7 and I didn't even finish it. It was a full plate of food. It was so good too.
Oh man, he had the chilaquiles with huevos, eggs. And it was a full plate, 2 eggs, mounds and mounds of tortillas and cheese and sauce.
Really, really good red spicy sauce. Oh,
yes.
So good.
I kind of want some more now.
I'm getting
we're so hungry.
We gotta eat soon. I'm getting hungry.
Well, that's why. Also, we're hangry. So when you look back at this, realize it's been hours since we've eaten. We're so hungry. We've been walking. We're probably dehydrated.
Right.
I know I'm upset. But yeah. Good food there. We went to both of the music shops. We had tea at Gongcha.
Gongcha.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was. I had the matcha milk tea, non-dairy, very delicious.
And I had the milk foam winter melon, really sweet. Really sweet. So if you don't like sweet things, don't get it. But it was still good.
Yes.
Like I'd get it again, but now I know that I need to be in a sweet mood for it.
Yes, and it tasted like
graham cracker.
Yes, s'mores with no chocolate is what Mason called it.
Seriously, if they put chocolate drizzle on it, it's like it tastes like a more liquidy s'mores frappuccino.
Now, just to end this, I find it ironic that when we stop talking about the things we most want to talk to you about.
I was just about to say.
No.
I was like, when we start talking about food and being hangry, no one's around.
Nobody and nothing.
I think it's since we spent so much time complaining whenever someone would stop by, that by the time we'd start talking about the things...
No. If you run this back, every 2 to 3 minutes, somebody was behind us. I'm telling you, it is a conspiracy. I'm too hungry for this. We've got to go.
All right. We'll hopefully release a more fun version vlog. And then a post-concert video too. All right, so bye.
So, I don't know whose video you're going to watch first, mine or Mason's, but just so you know, entrance is through the building, not through the closed door. It's just a mess. It's a hot mess.